What is up? My name is Ian, and I help people take their mindset from a place of lack to a place of abundance. What is the other side of receiving? That's giving. In order for you to receive, you must give. Now, as someone who kind of looks at things and kind of tries to pick things apart and kind of understand them, I found that life is all about polarities. Happy and sad goes with one another. Hot and cold go with one another. And the fact of the matter is that they're not necessarily different in terms of what they are, but they're different measurements. They're different indications of one thing. So yeah, some hot to someone might be cold to someone else, and vice versa. But you're still talking about temperature. So when we talk about receiving and giving, there's that transaction. In order for you to receive, you must give. And in order for you to give, sometimes you have to receive first. So the fact of the matter is, when we put ourselves in a position to receive, when we open ourselves to, give, I think the transaction goes a lot smoother. And I think what I'm trying to push is, the fact of the matter is, I feel like a lot of us don't even, open ourselves up to receive. And not opening ourselves up to receive closes our mentality to give. So we're not, willing to give because at the same time we're not open to receive. So if you want to receive more, if you want to, have more come into your life, not only do you have to be open to that, you have to be welcoming of, new things coming into your life. You have to be welcoming to what you can actually possess. And that's going to ultimately lead you to having a more open mindset in terms of giving. You're going to want to give more. You're going to want to share. You're going to want to, lift people up in a sense where what you give them can, lift them up. So, what are a few things that you can do today that can open yourself up to receive and at the same time have the mentality to give? Well, the first thing is kind of what I just said. I would say do it anyway. Just start giving. Giving, better tips. Giving, to the church. Giving to, your significant other. Giving to your friends and family. From a place of love. From a place of not doing it to get something back, but doing it because, on the other side of giving is receiving. The other side of giving is opening yourself to the true abundance. But the fact of the matter is, if you've read How to Win Friends and Influence People, it talks about how thought, leads to emotion, which leads to, an action. And yes, if you can emotionally change your thoughts, you might follow through and change your actions. But at the same time, quite possibly you can change your actions that inherently change your emotions that will change your thoughts. So it kind of goes both ways. So if you can start to give, you might end up opening yourself to receive. But it has to come from a place of abundance. It has to come from a place of, there's no lack. You're giving because you realize that, you're not losing anything. But you're not giving in order to receive. So many of us think that, if we do something, we ultimately deserve something back. And, I I'm not going to disagree with that, but the fact of the matter is that when you trick your brain into thinking that you deserve things, you might potentially do something, that could quite possibly hurt you. Oh, I deserve this new car. I deserve this new like clothing. I deserve these new shoes, whatever. When you have given something and you haven't quite necessarily got it back. So doing that to trick your mind to think that you deserve something probably won't help you, and I would probably not suggest doing that. But knowing that when you give people the opportunity to be loved and be cherished, that is truly how you're going to open up space for you to receive and be loved and cherished. So what are a few things that you can do today that can help you open yourself up to receiving? Well, maybe meditating on this, maybe setting an intention on maybe receiving more, maybe seeing the half glass full rather than the half glass empty, and really putting yourself in a position where you are already receiving greatness. You already are opening yourself to amazing abundance. You're just not quite aware of it. And if you can put your mindset in awareness that you are each and every single day bringing in all of God's gifts and all of life's true compassionate gestures to you, that maybe you are abundant and maybe you already have it. And the fact of the matter is that all you need to do is just give with the same energy, give with the same mentality, because what you give is what you receive. So hopefully you guys liked this video. Hopefully it was of use for you in one shape, way, or form. But other than that, hope you have a beautiful day, and we'll catch you later. Namaste.